Who is next in line for Roman Reigns? In this video, we line up all of the potential challenges for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. What is up, guys? It is Sher, the Bronze Titan, and we are here with a brand new video to line up all of Roman Reigns' potential challenges in the WWE. Now, with Cody Rhodes out, the title picture looks stagnant at first view. For months, we have been dealing with the problem of having Roman Reigns not as a recurring champion. He's been taking time off, which means we've had no challenges built up. Well, let's have a look at who we actually have. Brock Lesnar, yes, he is back and he has decided to shake things up once again by challenging Roman Reigns. Now, if you're a fan or not, it makes him a challenger, it makes him a contender. So, question is Brock Lesnar coming back to lose again? Or will he be taking the title in controversial fashion? Now, personally, I feel like Roman Reigns' reign should continue because Brock is not the one who should defeat him. But we have been in this situation before where Brock Lesnar, if you want to argue he's undeserving or deserving, bottom line, he has done what people didn't want him to do, which is to break the streak, become WWE Champion, become Universal Champion. All of these times when people have said, no, surely they can't do it now, Brock Lesnar has come in and done it. Just recently where he became WWE Champion before the unification match. So we could see Brock Lesnar win at SummerSlam, but let's hope not. Riddle has been putting his effort in to being a contender for the titles ever since Randy Orton was unfortunately sidelined due to injury. Now, Riddle has been booked incredibly strong on both shows, fighting off the Usos on multiple occasions, but has finally started to push into that singles limelight. Now, I feel like Riddle is a very strong contender to beat Roman Reigns, but I don't think he'll be the one to do it. Only time will tell if he really is the one. Bobby Lashley has made it clear, even though he is challenging Theory for the United States Championship, he was seen at the end of Hell in a Cell hoisting up a fan's replica of the WWE Championship saying, "I'm next." Now, if that isn't clear, I don't know what is. So we have Bobby Lashley on the rise, and I think Theory will keep the United States Championship because he's doing a hell of a job with it. But Bobby Lashley's momentum will continue to rise to the main event scene. Now, will we see Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley? I sure hope so, because that is a match that it would be absolutely amazing to watch, and what an entertaining show of spear versus spear. So, Bobby Lashley is a very strong contender. Seth Rollins, the visionary, the architect, he has personal blood feud with Roman Reigns, and we saw a glimpse of what could happen between these two in a main title rivalry, but unfortunately it was one match too short. I feel like they could have gone with a longer program, a longer rivalry, and really sow the seeds of the Shield and all of the chemistry and history that they have together. Now, with Money in the Bank around the corner, a lot of people are saying that with Cody Rhodes out, Seth Rollins is the new favorite. We could be seeing a repeat of history with Seth Rollins winning the Money in the Bank and then cashing in on either Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. While this would be great, I don't want to see it again because lightning in a bottle only strikes once, and I think you cannot replicate the WrestleMania 31 Money in the Bank cash-in that Seth Rollins did. I feel like that is a moment in time. It was so perfect because Seth Rollins was just about on the precipice of the main event. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar weren't at the level that they are now. So it was such a turn of events that needed to happen but no one saw coming. This time round, we see it coming and it doesn't have the same magic. All three are bigger stars than they were before, so they don't necessarily need this to be revolved around Money in the Bank. But we will see. We will see. Drew McIntyre has made his claim to the WWE Universal Undisputed Championship. That's a mouthful. But he has made his claim for the titles at Clash at the Castle. Although Drew McIntyre hasn't been on the rise that he was in during the pandemic era, he's still a featured talent. He's still considered to be a main eventer, and at one time was touted to be a top face. Even though I think Bobby Lashley has replaced him in that role, he's still of that caliber to have a good match. And remember, Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns faced off during the pandemic to tease a potential future rivalry. Now, I personally feel like these two, with the right build, with the right rivalry and focus, could be almost like John Cena versus Batista level of two parallel careers rising together but never ever intertwining. Now, I believe we saw them face off at Survivor Series, but to have a proper dedicated build, I think it would be really good. For that to happen, we need Drew McIntyre's momentum to shift. Right now, he's doing bit storylines and he's not really having solid backing by the WWE Universe or by the storylines that are serving him. So, if he had a proper build, a proper momentum, and then challenged Roman Reigns, I feel like we could have magic. Ezekiel? Surely not. But he has made his claim to the titles on the most recent Raw, talking to his brother Elias in an amazing segment. He said, "Imagine if I was WWE Undisputed Universal Champion." So, even though he has the weakest claim out of the contenders of this list, he's still there. And I feel like if he continues to ride the momentum that he has, we may even see Elias and Ezekiel challenge at different points, or sort of mind games between Roman Reigns and Ezekiel and Elias. Who knows? It could happen, but I doubt it. Big E. Personally, my favorite to take the titles all together. Big E should be the man, in my opinion, to win the titles from Roman Reigns. Now, it was unfortunate that he was injured by Ridge Holland on a SmackDown, but we have seen that the neck brace is off. Big E is preparing for a comeback, and I feel like once he's back, the momentum and the landscape of the contenders will change for the better. People have been arguing that WWE has no contenders, and while each and every person on this list has contended for the titles or is in line, they don't seem as strong as Cody Rhodes was before he got sidelined by injury. Big E, should he return in time, I think should go all the way and capture the championships. Let me know what you think below. And that is our list, the potential contenders for Roman Reigns should his reign continue past SummerSlam. Now, thank you so much for tuning in for this video. Let me know who you think is going to be next to face Roman Reigns for the titles. Please leave your comments below, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss a beat, and I will be here with the next video very soon. Thank you very much, and I have been Sher, and I'm out.